so much for coming. I'm so excited to be in Crystal's home tonight. Crystal, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For putting your party together. I'm so excited we finally nailed down our date and we're doing it tonight. I'm very excited. And I personally want to thank each and every one of you for being with me tonight. So thank you for being here. And I know everybody has their catalog with them in their order form. And feel free to peruse the catalog as we're doing the show. I do not mind. If you have anything that you want to talk about, you have a question, you see something, and you want to know what it's about, just go ahead and shout it out. Okay, pass around the season's best. Okay, I do that. I pass around the season's best. Get them all to sign it.
For the host.
For the host, okay. All right. Is there anybody who has never been to a Pampered Chef show ever before?
Me.
Sheila, you've never been to a, do you own anything at all, Pampered
Nope.
Chef? You don't?
Nothing.
Oh my goodness. You know what I say to you? Buckle up, girlfriend, buckle up that seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy ride tonight. We're going to have a great time. I'm so excited to show you two different recipes tonight. One I've already done, and I'm going to explain what I did to make it. And the second one I'm going to make right before your very eyes. Does anybody like Italian?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're going to think you're in Little Italy tonight, let me tell you that. We are making something called chicken penne al fresco, and our dessert is going to be a chocolate lava cake that we are making in both items in the microwave. Okay? So let me go ahead and get started and tell you a little bit about two different vessels that we're going to be using tonight. Does anybody have any of our stoneware? Yeah? Stoneware? Does anybody have our deep covered baker? Beth, you have the deep covered baker? Did you know, well, you probably know because you have it. Where does it go?
In the microwave, which is why I bought it.
Okay, in the microwave and?
In the oven.
And in the oven, Bonnie. You are so right. Do you have this at all? Do you have?
Two.
Now, did you know all of our stoneware is oven and microwave safe? Yes? Okay, so good. You do now. Well, there, I'll tell you something tonight. Okay, now, the next vessel that I'm going to show you tonight, and we're actually going to use, is this. Does anybody know what this one is? This is a new one.
It's the rock crock.
Okay, it's the rock crock. You have to say that very slowly so you don't mess up. Rock, rock. Okay, so the rock crock comes in 3 different sizes, and you can see in your catalog, it comes in 3 different sizes. This one is the Dutch oven. It's the largest one that we sell. Then the next one down is called the everyday pan, and the everyday pan is exactly the same diameter. This is a swing lid. It will fit both the everyday pan and the Dutch oven. However, the everyday pan is about 1 inch shorter than this one here. Then the baby we have, it's the casserole size. And it's smaller. And I like to tell you it's about the size of a head of a cauliflower. So it's not huge. If you have a family, I would recommend the Dutch oven or the everyday pan. You'll use it more because it's more versatile for cooking dinner. Okay, now let me just tell you where this guy goes. Anybody know? Want to guess?
Microwave.
Yeah, microwave just like that deep covered baker.
Dishwasher.
Okay, yes. It goes in different places. So it does do the same 2 things as this, the oven and the microwave. But in addition, Bonnie, you're right, it goes in the dishwasher. Where else?
The grill.
On top of the grill outside. Can you believe that? That's crazy. Where else?
The stove.
It goes
Under the broiler.
under the broiler and on top of the cooktop. Get out. It does. Can you believe it? So Beth, let me just say this. This is what I like to say. You're probably sitting there thinking, okay, well, I thought I was coming to get that one, but maybe this would be more versatile for me. My husband might even like this thing. So let me ask you this. How many of you use a slow cooker?
I do.
Okay. Slow cooker. What do you do with a slow cooker? Dump, 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 dump. Turn it on. Come home and eat, right? If you like a slow cooker, this is actually going to cook quick, super duper fast. But it's more like dump, 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 a couple ingredients, and go ahead and make it. Throw it in the oven or the microwave. But I promise you it will taste a lot better than the slow cookers that you're using. Because slow cookers, to me, just all taste the same. No matter what seasonings I use, it just seems to have the same bland taste. With the deep covered baker, that is a quick, easy way to make things, but I promise you, and you're going to see tonight because we're making something in there tonight and you're going to love it. That is this one. Now this one, because it's so versatile, what else could I do in this one? Remember where we said it went everywhere? Instead of doing all the dump, 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 we could actually, go ahead.
Brown meat.
I can take this and saute and brown some beef, meats, onions, garlic, oil. I can saute. I can add my whatever, right? And then put it in the microwave. Throw it in the oven. Take it out on the grill. I can put it back under the broiler. And the thing that I like about this, it bounces from different places. I don't have to just use it in the microwave. I don't have to just use it on the grill. I can take it from everywhere. Does anybody know in the catalog how, if you're looking at the catalog, what's the temperature this thing withstands? 752 degrees temperature. I mean, come on, this is great. So our chocolate lava cake is going to be made in here. Okay?
Chocolate.
That's pretty good. Okay. Okay, so let me just tell you what I already did before you guys got here. I made chicken in the microwave.
Ooh.
Yes, I know, and you're going to eat it tonight. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, that's pretty good. So what I did was I took 2 chicken breasts, and I put them inside the deep cover baker. Now, I'm going to show you. I did not add, Crystal saw me put it in there. Did I add any water at all,
No.
Crystal? I put 2 chicken breasts in, and look at the broth that it has produced. 2 chicken breasts, okay? That's crazy, right? So I have 2 chicken breasts in there, and now this recipe, I have to be honest with you, it was made, this recipe was designed to use it with day-old chicken. So maybe you grilled on Sunday and you have a couple chicken breasts left over. Go ahead and make this. I just happened to make the chicken for you tonight so that we have the chicken, because we don't have any leftovers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this chicken in my smallest of our stainless bowl set. And I'm going to also...
That's crazy.
I know, right? Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to add some tomatoes. Okay? So I just put the tomatoes inside here.
So you didn't wash it out first?
Nope, I just threw it in here, just like that.
I see tomorrow's dinner.
Okay? Now, a little salt and pepper. Who has our grinder set?
Finally.
Okay. Grinder set is awesome. I love, these are not little things in here that shouldn't be. This is Himalayan sea salt, so it has a little pink to it. Does anybody know about Himalayan sea salt versus regular iodized salt? Did you know Himalayan sea salt is an actual mineral? It's a great thing to have this salt daily because it really actually puts minerals back into your body. So it's a good salt. And for the heck of it, we might as well add some pepper. Okay. Now, how many of you know the difference between bamboo and wood? Anybody? So if you have bamboo in your kitchen versus wood, and you're going to notice in our catalog, there's nothing wood. It's all bamboo, because what does bamboo do in the woods, in the rainforest?
Grows fast.
It grows fast, but what's the natural properties of bamboo?
Doesn't absorb water.
Yeah, it doesn't absorb it. It like our wooden decks that get dry rotted and rotted out, bamboo does not absorb water. So it doesn't absorb bacteria either. So if you have a funky kitchen hand and you grab your bamboo grinder set, you can just wipe it off with a nice soapy rag and it's fine. It's not going to absorb any of that bacteria. Okay? Now, the other thing I wanted to show you, this is crazy. I am not a huge canola fan, I'll be honest. We had this in our catalog for, I don't know, several months before I would give it a try. I love it. It has just a hint of garlic. So I'm going to pass it around. You guys can take a little sniff of it. If you make pesto, if anybody makes homemade pesto, instead of using raw garlic, fresh raw garlic, you can use a little bit, but sometimes it gets bitey. So therefore, if you want to add this, what do you think of that?
Delicious.
It's really smelling, it smells good, but it tastes delicious. So with the canola oil aside, I will tell you, if you get a bottle of this, I know you're going to call in like maybe a month or two and say, I need some more of that. So give this one a try out of our pantry line, okay? So all I did was I added some tomatoes, salt and pepper,
Oil.
oil, and now we're going to add some fresh garlic. Who has this? Who doesn't have this is what I'm going to ask. Sheila, how did you, well that's true, you haven't been, that's right, I forgot, it's your first show. How you doing so far?
Okay.
You hanging in there? Is your wish
Overwhelming.
list, is it all crazy?
Uh-huh.
Has tons of stuff on it?
Uh-huh.
All right, we'll have to talk later. Because you know you can get a lot of this stuff for free like Crystal is tonight. I mean, it's crazy, and I'm going to go over your benefits with you, but it is great. Why wouldn't they have a show, right? All right, so I'm going to take the garlic, and did you notice, Sheila, I put that in with the skin on. I didn't take time to peel it. I stuck it right into here, into our hopper, and I'm going to go ahead and press it. And grab a knife. Sheila, it's magic. Look. There's the skin. Wow. I don't even have to touch it. Now there is a tool. Do you still have your tool, Bonnie?
It bounces between a couple.
Okay, I always say my tool is somewhere.
Yeah.
I think it's in a toy box, really.
Yeah.
I can't find it. It's been gone for a long time.
It disappears down in like the tool caddy and things.
Okay, so we're going to give this a stir. And Crystal, my hostess with the Moses, will you go ahead and put this into the microwave for me for about, let's give it 8 minutes. We'll go crazy. Well, you're going to hear it go pop, pop, pop a little bit, but that's okay. We are roasting the tomatoes, okay? So while we're doing that, I'm going to show you some other things. Okay, this is a product that a lot of people, do you love, Kim?
I love.
You love.
Yes.
Anyone having some issues with their can opener? Okay. Is anybody in the market for a new can opener? Sheila, I know you're in the market for a lot of things, girlfriend. Okay, now, let me explain to you. Does anybody have our Pampered Chef can opener?
I do.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. So, what is so wonderful about it?
The smooth edge that it gets and how easy it is to take the lid off and you don't get cut and there's
Okay.
a lot of
All right, that is a
It doesn't
benefit.
fall in.
Yes, because, you know, these can lids, who has time to wash these? Anyone? I know not too many people are like my Aunt Lila came home and washed all her cans. We don't have time for that. This is about all we get, right? You do that. You don't want to. And here's the thing. Like Kim said, your can lid isn't going to go all the way down. But how many people have you known to get stitches in a knuckle because of a can lid or a can? Anyone here tonight? Okay, I usually have one about every 3 shows, so there you go. We can stop this for you. Now, the can opener is awesome for that reason, but it's also one other thing. How many of you invest in our amazing scraper set?
Oh yeah.
Okay, if you are investing in these, and I say an investment, they're not crazy expensive. They're wonderful, and once you become tight with these guys, you don't want to let them go. And I will be honest, if you're screaming out your cans, tomato paste, tomato sauce, whatever, and you get little tiny scrapes.
I have one of those that has those little indents. That's before Pampered Chef came out with that can opener that gave the smooth edges.
Well, you always want to make sure you are using your can opener.
Oh yes, I got rid of the
Even
other
if
one.
you have a pull top, you have to use this instead. It really works, even on pull top cans, because these will not melt, but they will cut. Okay, so you want to be taking care of those. So, Kim, I'm going to have you try first, and then I'm going to have Miss Sheila try.
Because of that.
So, here's the only trick with our can opener. The first time you use it, it might be a little bit tricky. You might think, oh my gosh, I have to remember all that. And then after a while, it becomes really second nature. So the only big difference between our can opener and others is it doesn't go on the side. It goes straight on, just like this. Okay? When you get it, this little black wheel just butted up against the can, start turning, no matter if you're a righty or a lefty, clockwise. So are you righty or lefty?
Righty.
Okay, so hold it with your left hand. Yep, and go clockwise around. You got it. So as she's spinning around, she might think things like, oh my gosh, this thing isn't working. I don't feel it. It's not working. It's not doing it. But you're going to notice the can is going all the way around. Okay, Kim, now go counterclockwise. Yep, that's the right way. Now, did you see how that just came right off? Okay, let me see. Oh my goodness, I don't think you did it right. Well, that's okay. Let's see. We'll give it another test. Okay, don't worry. You did a good job. Okay, do you see this little beak right here? See, if I push this white little knob, it's going to operate the beak to open and close. So you want to kind of perch it down, squeeze the white knob to hold on to that lid, and try to pull it off while you're holding it with your other hand. So hold the can with your lefty. Yep. Use your right for that. Oh my gosh, it worked! Did you think it really took it off?
I wasn't sure.
Give her a little round of applause. Okay, Sheila, I know you don't have the can opener, but were you paying attention?
Kind of.
Okay, well, we'll see if you were. Okay, flat on. Yeah. Are you righty? Okay, clockwise. Yeah, you got it.